Welcome back. We're doing question 10, 2023. So this is a financial maths question. Very little in the tables unless you're doing interest and compound interest on financial maths. So a lot of the maths we're going to use here, you just have to know. I'll talk you through it for sure. Page 30. It's only used for interest and depreciation. Compound interest and normal simple interest. We can use some of these equations here, okay? But they're not much good to us right now. So we just jump in and we'll work our way through it as carefully as we can. So let's read the question for understanding. Michelle must pay universal social charge on all of her gross income. Okay, and these are the standard rates of universal social charge. They don't change person to person, they're not personalized. So up to 12,012 euros she pays 1.5%. On the next band of 5564 she pays 3.5%, which is higher, and above this she pays 7%. It's called progressive taxation, and we have progressive taxation in Ireland. Michelle pays USC at all three rates, so she must be earning above this. Find the amount of USC she must pay at each of the first two rates. So we know her salary is above this amount. So we need to calculate 1.5% of this. So it's 12,012 multiplied by the number 1.5%. So that will move the decimal place for us and everything. We just do shift equals. We get 180.18. That's in euro. Funny thing is, for some reason in the marking schemes, even if you do leave out the euro symbol, it never penalizes you for it for some reason. For the next 5564, it's 3.5%. So we're going to start again here and go 5564. This is already the step. It doesn't include the bit that needs to be subtracted below it, so this is already done for us. Multiply by 3.5, shift percentage. On the newer calculator the percentage is up here somewhere, I think, but you do shift equals always, just go straight to decimal. When you're doing money, think shift equals nearly all the time. 194.74. Okay, we can fill those values in here. 180.18 euro and 194.74 euro. Michelle's gross income is X, so they're introducing the variable X for her gross income. Michelle pays a total of 5% of her gross income in USC. Write an expression in terms of X for the total amount of money that Michelle pays in USC. Okay. So all of this stuff is out the window, and she says, look, they give us the total is 5%. Well, what is 5% as a fraction? 5%, it's 1 over 20. So write an expression, the total amount of money that Michelle pays, that's just X multiplied by 1 over 20. That's X over 20. That's the answer. Now find the value of X, Michelle's gross income. Should be 7. Oh, this is a tricky question. I'm under challenge. I'm being challenged here. So we know how much she pays in USC. Okay, it's to do with this fact that we know it's 5%, and oh my god, this is a sum question. Proper challenge. We'll do it, we'll get there, but it's quite a question. I'm surprised it's in Junior Cert. Okay, so basically there's some other variables going on here. We knew about this amount and this amount. And we know that anything above this amount she pays at 7%. And we know she goes on up to X. So we can say that this is really everything we've learned about problem solving being applied. We can say that X take away 17,576 by 7%, which is by 7 over 100, plus these two. Let's add them. Well, let me write them down so that you can follow it. We know they come to X over 20, and we have an equation with just X in it. Total amount of money Michelle pays in USD. Yeah. Wow. I'm amazed the question's this hard. Okay. 194.74 plus 180.18. $374.92. Now I want to clear the fraction, so I'm going to multiply across by 100. If I multiply across by 100 here, this turns into 7 times. And I will say to you, but there's a kind of a balancing act now between me getting a very difficult algebra question done and keeping it clear to you, the viewer. But I'll try to explain as I go. I'm multiplied by 100, meaning this fraction is gone from here, leaving that. I'm multiplying this by 100, meaning I moved to decimal place, 2 places. And if I'm multiplying this by 100, up here, it goes in 5 times. Okay? Now I have 7x, and I'm going to really take off the gloves and go for it now. 5x will be subtracted back. So 7x take away 5x will be 2x. I'll have 7 times this is minus 17576. It's the hardest Junior Cert question I've seen in a long time. I haven't done this paper before. 7 times that, it's negative, but I'll take that into account. Actually, let's bring it over here, and it'll be positive, right? It'll be negative here, so it'll be positive over here. 123032. And let's bring this across as well. So that becomes minus 37492. And that's what 2x is equal to. Now, so that's come across and it's positive. I'm taking away 37492. 37492. Okay, I'm getting 85540. It's 2x. So x is half of that by 2. Looks like a nice salary, 42,770. Oh my god, that was some question. Let's see, did we get it right? I don't think we got anything wrong, so there it is, 42770. But listen, I'm telling you now as a class, my students, that was a tough question. I had to kind of concentrate myself. Okay, are we done? Are we done? We are. As always, I'll see you in the next one.